What's going on? It's your boy Will McCray. I want to do this quick video real quick after taking a brief lunch. There's one thing I appreciate now, and in regards to who I decide to let get close to me as far as a relationship goes, it is essential that I pick someone who has the same eating habits as me, the same desires. Like I've switched to this journey to be vegan. It was a it was a cold turkey one in which that was something I said I would never do because I love cheese so much, and I practically had cheese every day, and that was just something I said I wasn't never giving up. But it just hit me one day and I decided to give it up. But I see when I come on social media and I see various women out here, especially in groups that's on Facebook, I see a lot of them post about making the guy eat what they eat, and they don't care nothing about whatever his diet is. As a man, I'm not going for that. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you look, how excellent you think you are, and how much value you think you have. If we don't eat the same, we not sitting at the same table. We're not sitting in the same house. You won't even get to the table. We're not sitting in the same house because I don't have time for you trying to push on to me what it is you're going to be set on doing. You're wasting my time. I refuse to let anyone waste my time in that regard, knowing that this isn't going to work. Why would you turn around and get with someone knowing that you two don't have the same eating habits? And it's highly essential in this day and age, since we've shift roles to a degree that women will cook more than men. But it is what it is. But if she's going to be the one that want to take that role, and you two don't eat the same, and you eat healthy and she doesn't, you're setting yourself up for a disaster because what you put in you is going to determine your future. It's bad enough that they already do stuff to our food. So a lot of this stuff that you take into your body is going to have an effect on you. Drinking too much pop or soda, wherever you're from, it's going to have an effect on you. Drinking too much liquor is going to have an effect on you. Smoking and all that stuff, it has an effect on you. If you don't want to believe that or not. And eating certain things has an effect on you. So me personally, I don't want a woman who's not the same as me. If she's not vegan, I don't want her. So that's whatever it is that you may do. Whatever it is that you do, and you should not be picking somebody who's the direct opposite. If it's gonna create tension down the line, and it's not going to be avoidable. So it will behoove you to pick somebody who's doing the same things you are doing. Makes no sense to pick somebody's opposite, because the minute you decide that's like, I grew up in a family where my grandparents were like, we ain't cooking 2 meals for you. You gonna either eat this or you going to bed hungry. So they're like, I'm not doing double work for you. If this is how we eat, this is what you're gonna eat. So to be in a household where she eats this way and you eat that way, nah, man, that's not same page. And I've seen that firsthand. I remember as a child my mother switching the whole entire family, including my grandmother, because my grandmother, for her, it was a January 13th, which was Friday the 13th, and it kind of made some of the ones in the family have this eerie effect, like, oh my God. And these new chips had came out I was a kid. They was called Sizzling Salt and Sour. They was the hot ones. So my cousin like, yeah, Grammy, try this. She ate them chips and it was almost a wrap. We had to take her to the hospital on her birthday Yeah, that was an experience no one in the family would ever forget. And from that moment on, my mother changed everyone in the family's diet. We went healthier because we found out so much information more, and it technically speaking, with that change, made it was just basically a gradually slow change for me to change a lot of our eating habits. And like I said, man, it's essential. The stuff that I seen, even my mother getting the older age, how she actually switched to going vegan, vegetarian, flip flopping back and forth, and some of the things that she's gone through. The doctor was like, technically speaking, your healthy eating habits are the reason why you're still alive. Like, we've never seen anyone that we've had to do anything for look like this, and with the circumstances going through. So, man, there's nothing that can change my mind as far as when it comes to eating habits. If she doesn't have that, man, there's no sense in me actually indulging. And I say all that because whatever it is that you're doing, this is something essential in your relationship. You need to be, as a man, you need to be firm on that. That's something that you should not be budging off of. If you understand that eating healthy is the way to go, you need to have her on that same page, because as men, we have more on our plate. We do a lot more teaching. We're equipped more to actually have the desire to go out here and work and not complain about it. We may complain. Some guys may complain on the job, but they're gonna still get their butt out here and go to work. Women, on the other hand, they'll say vacation me, or they rather want to find a man who gonna take over or pay all their bills and all that stuff. Dudes ain't no way out for us. We either get out here and we do it, or you getting called a bum. So you need to take care of yourself. Make sure you doing your due diligence to actually better your health. And that means pick a woman who's going to be about that. If you're not going to be the one cooking this stuff, you need to do that. And you need to stand firm on that. If not, you're going to put yourself in the ground early. And with that being said, fix your face, fix your spirit. It's your boy, Will My Craven. I'm up out of here, about to go out here and get back into this rain and get wet so I can go back and work it some more.